This is a principle that we have to think about, that that we as Catholics accept. Okay, that God's not going to hold a person accountable for something they have no capability of doing. Okay, they have no capability of being able to do. So if someone's invincibly ignorant, is truly invincibly ignorant of the faith and of the requirement to join the Catholic Church, that means they're not able to do that. They're not able to come to that knowledge. So God's not going to condemn a person to hell precisely because they did not believe, or because they never heard of the Catholic Church and didn't know to join it. He's not going to hold. God holds you accountable for what you know, for what you should know, and and condemns you and condemns you based upon the actions of the crimes you do then. So if he expects, and this is, I said, this is the truth that we hold to as Catholics. Unlike, for instance, let's give an example. Unlike, for instance, the Protestant, some of the Calvinist Protestants who say that God requires belief in His Son Jesus Christ. Okay, but God only died for His elect, and therefore He only gives grace to save those, to give them the ability to believe in His Son. He only gives those to His elect out of His own pure will. Okay, nothing in the elect. And therefore, God doesn't even give them the ability to believe. In fact, they were created for damnation. Okay, so in this Calvinistic scheme, there is no free will. Man is not capable to come to the knowledge of the truth. But even God doesn't give them the capability to come to the knowledge of truth. Where in the Catholic system, with the Catholic truth, is that all people are given a measure of grace in order to respond to the truth. Okay, that we have God's grace that prompts us, so that we have the ability and God gives us free will in order to believe and respond to the truth. That's why God can hold us all accountable. All right. Well, in the Catholic, this particular Protestant system, they are given, they're not given the ability to believe. In fact, yet they're still held accountable for not believing. I mean, it just describes God in a very wicked manner. It's a false representation of the true God, that He would hold somebody culpable whom he knows doesn't have the ability, and He doesn't give the ability to believe. It's like God telling a person to go fly over, or to leap over the building, go fly over this building, and didn't give him the wings to do so, and then condemns the man for not doing so, for not flying. I give you the command to fly over the building, and you didn't do it. So I'm going to condemn you to hell for not obeying that command. But Lord, you didn't give me. I don't have wings. I can't. It's not. I cannot do it. I want to, but I can't. Now, in the Calvinist mind, they don't want to, but they have no ability to want to. He doesn't give them even the grace to want to. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, there's this principle that we understand as Catholics, that God's not going to hold someone culpable who doesn't have the ability to do it. Okay, it's like a person who has a mental handicap. He doesn't have the ability to commit mortal sin. You know what I'm saying? He may not know right from wrong. If a person doesn't know right from wrong, he has no mental capacity to know right from wrong. God's not going to hold a person accountable for doing something that objectively may be a mortal sin if he doesn't have the ability to know the difference, And that's what it basically is being said here with the idea of invincible ignorance. That all the divines understand that a person is not going to be held culpable, okay, for the requirement to accept the true faith, to join His Holy Catholic Church, if they are invincibly ignorant to doing so. God's not going to hold them, not going to condemn them for that. God's not going to hold them culpable for that. All right.